Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're gonna be talking about scene number 3, and this is the shadow scene. This is one of my absolute favorite ones. Such a clever scene, the way it's set up. We have a 3D shadow section, a 2D shadow section, and then a attenuator and background. So we're gonna jump into the 3D. And this is called 3D because we have models in here that the light is passing through to cast these shadows. So it's actually three-dimensional. So if I actually jump out of this camera and we zoom out here, you can see the shadow of a tree. Right now it's hidden, but if we play around with the tree here under the 3D shadows, we have a tree section. As we scale it up, it'll get bigger and we're going to get those really nice shadows. Now, this is a pretty popular way to do pack shots these days, is to have a close-up and have some really detailed and interesting shadows. And we can actually animate this tree also. If we click enable, we can mess with the frequency, and it's going to have the branches kind of moving slowly in the breeze. So that's a great way to add a little bit of dynamic movement to it. The other options we have are the shutters above here. So let's enable shutter number 1. And we're going to get these really nice cross-hatch kind of shadows. Just such a nice look right here. We can also play with the tint count, and that's going to play with kind of the amount of these different stripes that we have and the tint size also. If we make these really small and we increase the count of them, we can also do a cross-hatch the other way by enabling shutter 2. And if we do that, we're going to get sort of a grid type look with these shadows. So you can see how powerful this is, and you can mix all three of these different shadows together as well if you want to. All right, so that is the 3D shadows. You have all of those different options. If you want to do a 2D one, this is kind of like a flat sprite. And right now we have a star. So if we turn this on, you can see that we have a star shadow being cast, and you can put any image that you want into here. What else can we do? We can play with the image scale if we want to dial that back down, and then you're going to start to be able to see all those different stars in here. Anyway, it's a very fun scene to play around with. You can throw any image in here and start casting kind of these abstract shadow patterns on the wall, which is really, really nice. And finally, we have a background. If you want a background, you can put it wherever you want it, or you can get rid of it completely. But a lot of these pack shots have a kind of a flat surface just to give it a bit of depth and have the shadow kind of wrapping around a back wall, so it looks a little bit nicer. And I don't really like what I did with this 2D thing, so I'm going to turn that 3D shadow back on. I really, really like this tree. It looks pretty cool. And this is looking a little bit harsh, so if we just go to that power slider and increase the power a little bit, then we're going to get more transparent shadows. So that's how you would do that. That is scene number 3, shadows. I just really love this scene. It's such a powerful setup, and I really think you're going to find it useful.